Hi, Islamic Dad here. I'm going to do a video that's a follow-up to one that I had made for the end of the previous relationship, where I go into detail and describe kind of what actually happened as far as things being bad. This video is not going to be age restricted, so I'm not going to go into details as to what happened. This is strictly a follow-up to that. So on January 1st, I ended the relationship with my covert narcissist. We had been together for about 4 years. It ended bad. And I ended up going to the police station a few days later, where I filled out the forms and press charges. And it has not been an easy journey. I had to do so much work to push this through the court system. Not necessarily any one person's particular fault, just in general, the court system itself is such a mess. I could talk for an hour on everything that I had to do to get things pushed through all the way to the end. So earlier this week, after 5 months of working on things, there was a court hearing, and my ex-girlfriend, the covert narcissist, surprised me. She appeared in court and pled guilty to all charges. Now, if you know narcissist, and I'm assuming you do since you're watching this channel, you know that taking responsibility, accountability is the last thing in the world that a narcissist would ever do. That they never think they did anything wrong. In a weird, warped way, they think they're perfect, and that if anything bad happens in their life, it's never their fault. It's always external circumstances. So the fact that she showed up, publicly announced that she took responsibility for her actions and pled guilty to all charges is huge. But I wanted to make this follow-up video for a couple reasons. One is to just kind of let everyone know that happened, and also as kind of a rebuttal to a problem that I see in, basically, I'll call it the narcissist survivor sphere, where everyone's taught, just do what's healthy for yourself, and back away and go no contact and stuff like that. And again, that's fine if you want to do that, but I think, at least for me, it's important that people be held accountable for their actions. And to go off on a bit of a tangent, again, I think that it's such a strange time to be alive for me in 2023, because I do not share the values of the culture at large right now. And I know that, there's so much pressure, even with, situations that don't involve narcissists, of just, not, like ghosting, or, just, doing what's right for yourself, and, just non-engagement and stuff, and, take the high ground and stuff. And it makes me want to puke, because what you're doing is you're being an enabler. And I made a whole video, on that like a month or so ago. It's like, if you do not hold people accountable for their actions, and you tell yourself you're just being healthy and stepping away, you're giving them a green light. I really don't care if you think otherwise. You either hold them accountable, or you're giving them a green light. It's that easy, or that simple. So I know a lot of people with their narcissist, they'll just go no contact and, pretend the narcissist never existed or, something. And if it works for you, that's great. I'm not like that. I wanted to make sure that after what my narcissist did to me, that she was held accountable, that there was some justice. And, as, kind of a phrase that I've twisted is like, I think it's important that we be the justice we want to see in the world. If we're not going to stand up for ourselves, who is? So I fought, and I fought hard to push this through the court system. And, she, like I, said, she pled guilty to all charges. Because of how, I know how she is, and also just your typical narcissist, I feel like there was something else going on. I will not go into details, but I can explain. So if you have, say, the charges that she pled guilty for, you have to think, okay, what was looming over her that she would prefer that? And the only thing that I can come up with was that there were some charges that were much, much worse, that her lawyer said, look, if this goes to criminal trial, those are going to come up, and you're risking a lot more if you let that door open and have those charges be brought out and have the judge decide. And so that's the only thing that I can think of that would ever make her, or honestly any type of narcissist, choose to take accountability and to plead guilty to all the charges, because they felt like that was the better option between the two. And so I just wanted to make this video and just let you know that maybe it makes you feel better watching this, knowing that at least someone was able to hold their narcissist accountable, that there is hope. I'm not going to say that it was easy, because it wasn't. And your situation might be different. And please understand, I am not talking about revenge, and I do not believe in punitive justice. I believe in restorative justice, and for me in this situation, that meant that she take accountability for her actions and publicly, announce that she is taking responsibility for that, and also restitution for the damages that she did. I mean, to me, that's just fair. And to, if it had gone to trial and gone forward and say she spent some time in prison, that doesn't help me. I mean, that doesn't undo what happened to me. And, I mean, I'm just, at least for me, I don't get joy from having even my, ex-girlfriend, the narcissist, go to prison for a couple of years or something. I'm happy with the judgment, and I'm happy that this is finally over. I know something that people talk about a lot is that with narcissist, relationships, that you can never find closure. And I understand that. I'm still processing what happened during the relationship, but at least for me, the way the relationship ended was a clean break, and having this closure to the end of the relationship makes it even cleaner. So the beginning and the end of the relationship is very well defined for me, and it's just kind of what happened in between that I might be trying to figure out for the rest of my life. but it's not gonna, stop me from going on and living my life. I can do both. So hopefully this video has been helpful or at least entertaining.